Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some Medieval 2 Total War on Stainless Steel 6.4. We're playing as the Byzantines, voted by you guys, all the way back in episode 1. So welcome back to the campaign. We're going to be continuing to fight on the Eastern Front against the Turks. In the last episode, if you haven't gone and watched it, we managed to destroy the Republic of Venice, killing their doge. We had a pretty nice battle outside in the fields of Milan, and we're going to be taking it in today's episode as well. A couple of rebels have just gone and taken it now. Victory conditions wise, we need to hold 25 regions. We have 40. We need to destroy the Republic, Venice, Sicily, both which we have done, and we need to defeat the Turks, which is going to be a challenge to say the least. They have a massive empire expanding most of the Middle East. So we've still got to deal with them. I would imagine now that they must be in Saudi Arabia and even in Bactria, maybe. So, on the Western Front we have two full stacks with the Emperor and his son. On the Eastern Front we have the Emperor's Emperor's brothers, Isaac and Andron. Here's the family tree here. Obviously the Emperor has two sons. Where is his son actually? His other son. Oh, his other son's heading to Venice, right. Right, the Emperor's second daughter, Andron, has two sons. The Emperor's third brother, second brother, has a lot of children as well. Salvinios, Marinos. And then obviously the Emperor's sister, who's now dead, has a huge family tree with a lot of cadet branches. Now, just want to quickly recap where we are and what territories we have, because sometimes it's a little bit hard to gauge the scope of this empire. So obviously we have the entirety of Asia Minor. We're pushing into the Middle East now. We've taken Mosul. Hopefully we can take Baghdad in today's episode. We're going to be fighting in and around it, but whether or not we take it, we'll see. We have 4 full stacks pushing. We have territories in and around the Black Sea, Kaffa, Sinope, Trebizond. Over in Greece, we have Constantinople, of course, we have the entirety of Greece. We even have territories pushing up into modern-day Hungary and Belgrade. We have Croatia as well. We have the boot of Italy, Sicily, and some African territories, Carthage, Tripoli, Benghazi. And then up to the right-hand side of Italy, we have nearly northern Italy in taking Milan and Venice. And also, I forgot to say in the last episode, which happened obviously ages ago, we took Galway, and now we have Ramenos here, the Strategos of Galway, who is another cadet branch. So, where are you exactly? Where the hell are you in the family tree? Oh, here he is. Ramenos, who has 4 children. So he was the Emperor's brother's daughter's son, right? Romanos. So we're going to have some Irish bloodiness as well. So we've taken half of Ireland, which is really quite cool. Oh, I also had another army here as well. Where the hell were they going? Oh, okay, yeah, they were going to go see if there was any Scandinavian territories left. Oh, right. I completely forgot about that. Like I said in the last episode, it's been a while since I've played the campaign. I knew we had Ireland, I just forgot to mention it. And we have another army here trying to expand. Okay, because we left it a little bit late. I wanted to get as many overseas territories as possible to get, obviously, trade up. So we have Galway. And we're looking over on, Antwerp. We're looking over in modern-day Netherlands, Belgium, and in Scandinavia for some more territories. So yes, that's where an army is. 2 full stacks over in the west, 4 full stacks over in the east in the field. So let's actually fight a battle in today's episode. Hopefully we can take Baghdad. So let's have a look at what we're working with. So we have Isaac and his brother's son. We have Andros. We have the Emperor's 2 brothers attacking. So what have we got here? Some interesting units. Okay. Right, well, let's fight this 3-unit army just outside Baghdad, and we're going to hopefully draw the garrison out. So, let's do that. And they've been pushed back, which is not what I wanted, because I don't want to siege it if I can avoid it. Damn it. Because now we're stuck just below it. And they do have reinforcements coming. So do we, but we're actually probably nearly outnumbered. Can we attack in one turn? No. We can't swing around anywhere. We could push back up here, but then we leave Andron exposed. We could smash this army, then push this army down, because it is stuck from there. Or should I just try and auto-resolve this? 2-1. What's this made up of? It actually has the faction heir, so that's not good. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to win that. I'm going to keep the Emperor's brothers together. We'll start besieging, okay? I might have to fight that army in the north. Mind you, they might attack me. We'll end the turn. Which will be better. So the AI is more aggressive towards me, instead of me have to making the push. But guys, if you're still enjoying this Stainless Steel 6.4 Medieval 2 Total War campaign, I really appreciate it if you could hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Also check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter and Instagram are all in the description below. Also come and join the Steam page. Come and chat with fellow community members. Post a thread. I do check it quite often. If you want to get into contact with me, the best way to do so is post a thread in the Steam group. Or obviously follow me and message me on Twitter. Tweet me on Twitter. So we have been attacked here by the Turks with Marinos. I'm going to withdraw, because we're better off to do so. My reinforcements are just to the north coming as well. Okay, so we have been besieged at one of our Black Seas colonies. One of our settlements in the Black Seas. Is he going to keep on spamming me with Venice? The European paper, okay. Oh, the Sultan. Really? Sultan Bayram. That's cool. Right, what else has happened here? Faction destroyed Venice. Strongest faction. Town ready to be upgraded. Roads. Faction announcements. We have some more family members. Right, well, we'll take Milan first, and then we'll deal with the ramifications over in the east. 5-1. We're going to be able to take it quite easily. Just over 150 men lost. We have the opportunity to sack or exterminate. I think we're better off to exterminate, to be honest. Put it on low taxes, and we'll obviously need to build a small Orthodox church. Let's rally up here. Alright. So I want to give the Emperor the best army as best as possible. So we're going to have to move that in and merge up. Or should I just try and make an army first and then chuck the Emperor in? Because just merging up is going to be the problem. So that's only 40 in that. We need to chuck you in. Let's chuck you in as well, because you can merge up even more. Let's throw a couple of these guys in. Let's see how we go merging up again. We still have 2 more slots. Let's move the Emperor back in. Right, in the Emperor's army, what else have we got? Am I better to sort of have these skirmish spear guys? Are they better than my other spearmen? 3 and 8. 4 and 12. Yeah, they are a lot better than just the stock standard spearmen. So let's chuck a couple of those guys in. How many units of cavalry do we have? 62 and 28. Gonna chuck these mercenary Franks in. And then we'll probably leave it at that. What units can we recruit in and around from Milan? Obviously the Milan crossbow unit. Obviously this isn't the specific one, but it's nice to see there's a lot of crossbowmen in and around Milan. Right, how far away is the Emperor's second son, Varth? He's going to be at Venice soon, and we have reinforcements as well. Can push across. Let's rally up here. Right, diplomacy-wise, we currently have an alliance with Denmark, France, Hungary, the Grand Duchy of Kiev, and the Crusade States. We have marriage alliances with Denmark and France still. Let's rally these ships up as best we can. Right, recruitment-wise, we need to do that as well. We'll do that later on. Okay, let's move this army through Scandinavia, try find some more rebel territories. That'd be fantastic. Right, let's deal with this now. So, looks like
Yes?
Okay. Right.
Name thy enemy.
Just had to have a quick sip of water there, guys. My apologies.
Orders?
Let's pull the army down this way. Let's try bypass this one.
I will not waste words on you, infidel. Onward.
So, the army that pushed up to attack has doubled back.
From you first, infidel. Who do I face? Command.
How much siege equipment have they built? There. I'm trying to think, is it worth attacking this other army here?
Infidel.
I think we'll do that. Okay, let's do that then. Because we're better off... Is that... What army's that, though? That's the one outside. We're better off trying to draw the garrison out than actually playing it, because arrow towers are just so powerful in Total War. You're better off trying to fight an army on the field. It's a 2-to-1. What do they have? A lot of skirmish cav, which isn't great. But nothing really overly impressive in that army. Just some javs. So only 3 spearmen in all of it. The faction heir, though. Let's fight this one in the field. Let's fight in the fields outside Baghdad. So it's the army in the north and the army just there. So we still need to deal with those armies at some point. I was hopefully trying to draw out the garrison. But let's fight this one on the field against the Turks. Right, let's start the deployment. So we have the Emperor's son leading the line. We also have some flamethrowers in this, so that's also another reason why we should fight in the field if we can, because they are just absolutely fantastic, these guys. Alright, so we're actually, a couple units are just absolutely just buggered. Don't have a very high man count, so we'll fall you back here with the general. Alright, let's redeploy the line again. Right. I might actually get you guys to go on the flanks, but the rest of you push up as much as possible. The more the better. Now, the army that we're fighting first isn't going to be that impressive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and just charge my cavalry in. Get my cataphractoid to hit them and hit them hard and hopefully neutralize them. Put you on fire at will. Archers. Right. There was one unit there. Where was the other unit? Oh, I've already deployed it there. It was just incredibly hard to see you on the flanks. My mistake. Right. Let's put the archers behind the main line. Try and angle you as best you can. I'm not going to move my flamethrowers up. If it was the main line, I would, like the big army, but if I throw them up and there's skirmish cav there, they're just going to be absolutely rinsed. They're going to be made into fucking mincemeat. Trying to think if I can... Yeah, I'm going to actually charge with the Emperor's... the Emperor's son as well. If we can get everyone to charge up there, it would be better. But let's have a look at a couple of our units. Obviously, we have the Cataphractoid in the front line. Then the Emperor's brother's bodyguard. We have these really great swordsmen here. A lot more mercenaries in the west. But my best armies are probably in the east, you'd think. Let's have a look at my flamethrowers as well, if we haven't seen them in a while. We had an incredible battle with them, but these guys are so good. They can destroy an entire unit. Right. Let's start the battle and double time. Go, 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 go. So where are the enemy deploying from? They're actually deploying to my right. Okay. That's interesting. Let's actually... Obviously want to pivot and aim at them, but the thing is, if we angle our backs towards their skirmish cav, they are going to absolutely rain fire and death upon us. So what I'm going to do is we'll try and run them down as best we can. Whoa. They are heavily armoured, so they can cop a bit of a battering, but not too much. Right, we need to take this high ground. Well, we need to get on top of this hill here, otherwise we're not going to be doing too well in the valley. Right, so pop you here. I need you to get here as quickly as possible. We just need to get you, like, here. I would like to push you even further up if we can, but that's just the situation that we're in now. So just quickly reform you there. Get my ballista to be angled here. Quickly chuck you guys on the flanks. There was also that one more unit on this side here that needs to be redeployed. Oh, fuck, it wasn't you, was it? Yeah. Hang on, what's happening here? Okay, the cavalry's still charging. What's happening here now? These three guys can be just there. Right. Go, go, go. Right. My general's engaging their lancers. Swing around there and try and help him. I obviously don't want to lose my... Oh, that was close. The enemy general has fallen. We've killed the captain. Brilliant. We've overwhelmed them there. Yeah, so the AI does sometimes let their horse archers get caught, but obviously running them down is quite fruitless, as the advisor says. Right, let's move up. I want to even reform them even more if we can. Yeah, I don't know how we're going to do trying gobbling these guys up. Just trying to surround them. Okay, so it looks like there's going to be a direct cavalry charge. Do we have spearmen? No. Bug ears. Right. Let's move back now. Let's move the Emperor's brother back. And let's move the Cataphractoi back as well. Let's chuck them on the flanks. Because there's no point in sitting flat-footed and letting the skirmish cav have at me. Right, get my ballista to fire at theirs. Get my archers to focus on that. They are only skirmish cav, so we should be able to roast them quite easily. Where's my flamethrowers? Disable fire at will and get there. Right, what's sort of happening in the rear now? Nothing. Right, get this archer unit to hit that. The other two can hit in here. Get my ballista to hit in that Costa there as well. Oh, they have a ballista of their own. Brilliant. Okay. Oh, they're actually engaging me here. Like to see them try. Maybe they're either out of ammunition or they've just given up. They're using their... I can't remember what the tactic's called off the top of my head. Right, so they're moving up a unit of their javelins. Honestly, instead of sitting back, I think we're better off just to charge them. We should be able to overwhelm them quite easily. Go for their light infantry. There's no point of sitting back, letting them skirmish me. That's probably what they want, to be honest. Right, Andron's safe. Where are my flamethrowers? I do want to try and get a unit if we can. Right. So sometimes they want me to fight them, the skirmish cav, but sometimes they seem to run off. Now we're going to be able to run down these javelins here with my Cataphractor quite easily. 14% of their 19. Now we're going to be able to catch them there. They're routing, so maybe not.
Victory will be ours.
Right, go, go, go! Come on, brave men of the Byzantine Empire! A lot easier to see the difference in this battle than the others, especially against the Venetians. Right, get you guys in here. Right, archers, what are you firing at? We don't want to cause any friendly fire if we don't have to. What could we sort of hit?
Only half the
Probably their
enemy
general's
force
bodyguard. Hit the
remains.
general's bodyguard, everyone. Right, my cataphractoi aren't sort of running down skirmish cav, are they? Yeah, they are on this side a little bit. They're routing, because that's different. Envelop them.
It is unwise to praise the day before sunset.
Ballista still firing at the cavalry. Nicely done. How are we sort of going here? We still sort of seem to be failing to break their front line. Huh. That's interesting. Get you three to hit him. We need my cavalry to start getting some flanking maneuvers on if we can. Try hit the main line and sort of break them. Alright, come back. You're not doing any good over there. Alright, go, go, go. Right, how are we sort of going in the center here now? Man, if I could get my...
The battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted,
my flamethrowers in without risking them, that'd be brilliant. Aim for them now. You gotta give it to these spear militia. They're holding on. They're brave, these Turkish bastards. It's because we've got a lot of heavy cavalry as well, but mine are sort of absent in this battle, you would say. Somewhat. Alright, come on, we need to get you in here now. Come on. Cataphractoi at the ready. We're gonna better run down those javelins. Go straight for their ballista there. Oh, that's an impressive shot. Let's swing around there and try and break them. And they've broken.
only half.
Continue to let my archers hit their Turkish ones. My cavalry here now are going to go straight for the ballista. We're breaking down the javelins. Okay. Oh, I don't know if they're going to be able to get the shots off, but... Oh! As if that worked. As if that worked. Oh my god. Come on, I don't want to lose my flamethrowers. Jesus. I saw the general's bodyguard just commit and be like, fuck, if we're gonna lose this battle, we're gonna take their best unit. And we managed to quickly get a shot off. Oh, that's great. That was a great battle. That was the moment. There's always a couple of moments in all your battles when something fucking magical happens. And that was it. That was fucking it. That was great. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Right, let's start speeding things up a bit now. We've lost 47% to their 85. Let's just continue to run them down as best we can. Alright. I'm curious to see... Oh, who's sort of holding? Let's try run down and capture as many of them as possible. But I think most of them are either dead or have escaped. Escaped. Good English. We've lost that bodyguard there though. Phew. A clear victory. We deployed 1,899 and lost 800 on the field. That's not good. We didn't actually do too good in that battle. The captain deployed 515. The second army was 1,400. Crap. So it was even numbers. You're most welcome to pause and have a look at the casualties sustained and casualties inflicted. Damn. We're probably better off to auto-resolve it, to be honest. Because the auto-resolve doesn't really factor in the arrows either that much. But, in doing so, we can kill the heir of the Turks. Which I'm pretty sure we've already killed countless faction leaders and heirs. But let's execute. Still be a huge morale loss to the Turks. Alright, let's continue the siege of Baghdad. Let's push this other army up here so we keep them together. Do I think we can take Baghdad now after that? Yeah, I think so. A 2-to-1 ratio. A clear victory. Isaac and his brother Andron, the Emperor's two brothers, deployed just over 2,300 men. Isaac lost 577 in the battle. Andron lost 412. And we've taken Baghdad. Nice, guys. Let's exterminate the populace. And now we can see in and around Baghdad. Brilliant. Let's rally back up. We're probably going to have to rally up the both armies. Because, well, they're both a bit knackered, if I do say so myself. We need to rally up as best we can. Okay, let's throw you guys in. Might be able to rally up the ballista as well. Awesome. Let's repair. Let's put on a low tax rate and obviously build in a small Orthodox church. We've taken Baghdad. Fucking me. We've officially taken Baghdad. Obviously a key, crucial settlement. Bang smack in the Middle East. And now it's a pretty good staging ground to continue to push against their other territories. But on that note, guys, it's time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my social media links, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. We're going to continue to push against the Turks strongly towards our victory conditions, which we're pretty close to. Push down my 2 more units when we can. We have an abundance of funds now, 12,000 in the bank. I'm going to put money into recruitment, basically. We need men, and as many of them as possible, to continue our push on the eastern and, yeah, the western front has sort of died down a little bit. We might need to continue to expand. But yeah, we'll try to expand on the western front. We definitely will on the east and up in the British Isles in Ireland and England. Hopefully we can push into Scandinavia and find some more rebel territories. But thanks for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Stay tuned for more content on Simpzy Total War. Goodbye.